three crossbred gilts now on the preview. We've got 30-2, Dropkick on Checkmate on Solo. We've got 28-1, Punisher on Next Intention on Lock It Up. And we've got 29-2, again, those 29s, better yet, on Never Before.
Yep, we'll just try and talk the stout thin belt Abby has there first. That's 30-2. So the mother there was third at the West Virginia State Fair in 20. She'd be the mother of Taylor Ellsworth Barrow that was champion at Buckeye Bash and won several of those fall and winter shows there in Ohio. Grandma's the solo sow responsible for that champion open barrow in Ohio, the many-time champion in Oklahoma, the sixth at OILE, and the reserve at West Virginia. And just a pair of those 30-liter gilts, a very male-heavy litter. And I think this gilt fits a market gilt setting really well. That's a big broad back and a stout square chest and a big cage and pin and hip and still one for as big of a punch as she packs. She still handles it with fluidity and athleticism, and one too that I think even though she's smaller, she's ready to jackpot early because she has everything you'd need to do with a feed bucket. And from a feeding standpoint, I think this one stretches September and into the fall because she has so much everywhere and is still so square. Just one that you can kind of slow roll and feed slow and show early, show often, and show for a long time.
Yeah, like we talked with Littermate males on those 30s. I think a big show window here, and tap the brakes when you need to on her, and let her show you when she needs to be shown. But market gilt, absolutely, that's how I read her here today. She's got so much up high and so much center body and so much going away. That's just a lot of stuff, and like you said, she handles it.
Yep, the belted gilt Abby's got theirs. That's 28-1. We talked to Barrow earlier, so that's a Punisher Next Intention Lock It Up. The mother would have, I believe, won a division at Clark County for the McHenry family. We bought her at the Ohio State Fair, Keplinger raised deal, and she looks a lot like her brother. She's got a big, stout mug. She's got a bunch of hair, extremely square, athletic, sound one that reads with shape, and again, maybe not one of those ones that rocks and rolls super early, but I think when they're built like that, when they look like that, when they've got she does all the things that you can't fix with a feed bucket. One that you put her on feed, let her kind of flesh and bloom. I read that one July, August, September time frame could be a very fun one.
Yeah, absolutely. Greener here today. I mean that in a good way because she's still got everything else you need, and I think she'll come with that shape and that punch behind her shoulder blade, no problem, because she's square, she's flexible, she's comfortable as well. So, a lot of things that, like you said, you're not going to be able to fix those things with a feed bucket. She combines those very well. And then we've got the 29-2.
Yep, so 29-2, that is the better yet never before gilt. Again, mother on that one, gilt litter this summer, had our barrow that won the barrow battle at perfect timing. We sell for $22,000. We kept all 5 Littermate gilts. If you've watched the whole preview, we just talked to her sister there a few moments ago. If you didn't, only 2 gilts in the litter. We're offering them both, and I think from a genetic standpoint, ones that could be fun. This one's not as far as long as her sister, but in terms of build, squareness, flexibility, and function, one you like a lot of things about. This is a gilt that honestly, I think this one feeds truthfully more into the late fall, that kind of like Tulsa, Dallas, even North American time frame. And I think one is a big one's going to be very, very fun. Would be very fun in the saddle lot to breed or just a resale value when you're done.
Yeah, absolutely. Good opportunity here, like you said, to tap into those genetics, and a little greener than different made maybe than the Littermate sister, but if you're looking to feed on into the fall, this is the one you need to tie into. So again, we had 28-1, 29-2, and 30-2.